For over 36 years, I was a superintendent for a construction company, and I happened to be out doing some measuring along with an inspector. And while I was looking away, holding a tape measure, I had a semi truck 18-wheeler had happened to run me over. And from that point on, I can't remember what happened. I was critically injured. All I can tell you about Tina is what a wonderful lady. She has helped my wife and I out tremendously through this ordeal. Oh, I would recommend Tina to a friend like no other.
I was forced into a world that I knew nothing about, and that is dealing with the insurance companies, dealing with a lot of doctors. It was very stressful. After he was released back home, we went through a little trial of seeing if he would be able to manage life while I was at work. That didn't work out so well. I would call Tom from work on numerous occasions and times throughout the day to remind him to take his medications, or just to ask him, see what he's doing, to make sure he's not getting into any kind of danger or trouble. And that put a lot of stress on me. After Tom being home by himself, we soon found out that that was not safe. And Tina put into place, or assisted with the doctor's request, to have some home care. I had never hired an attorney before, and an attorney was recommended to us. And for about a year and a half, I felt just as clueless as the day that I hired him. I absolutely did not have any idea of where we were at from day to day, or even month to month. Phone calls I would make and never get return calls. I felt as though I was educating him in talking to someone that Tina and I both know. She asked me if I had representation, and I said yes. She said, well, do yourself the favor and just call this attorney Tina and see if she thinks that you're where you should be. And I'll never forget the night that I talked to Tina. I pulled over. I was driving when I received the phone call. I pulled over into a parking lot, and it was pouring down rain. And I sat there and I listened to her, and when I hung up, I sat in my car for a good half hour just bawling like a baby, because I realized at that point I felt I had done Tom an injustice. I did not have the representation that he needed, and I knew instantly that Tina would be the right fit for us. She's very familiar with brain injury, told me of resources that I had never even heard of. In this past year, she has probably done 100 times what the first attorney was able to do for us. The insurance company had started out with, and at some point had reduced probably a quarter of what he was being paid. Became a real struggle in the household, but with Tina's perseverance and knowledge, she was able to get Tom right back. Tina was able to put into place and to negotiate with the insurance company an award of Tom's future benefits. It's such a relief and brings a lot of peace in our life to know that Tom will be taken care of financially for the rest of his life. I would recommend Tina to not only a friend but a family member. It's become more personal. She's our attorney, but She gives us the feeling that she truly cares about our situation, our circumstances, our future. And a lot of times she does make us feel like we are her only client, and that she will jump through hoops. And I have described her as a bulldog in a china shop. She will get it done. You see her, and the first time I met her, after talking to her on the phone, when I met her, I thought, this person does not match the person that I talked to on the phone. I was just blown away at how aggressive she was and how confident she was, and how she assured us, or assured me, that she had our backs and that she was going to get everything that Tom deserved for the rest of his life.